Good morning, dear children. As you can see on your screen, our topic for today is from your English Reader's Book, Chapter 2, A Gift of Chappals. A Gift of Chappals by Vasanta Surya is an exquisite story written about the fantasies of children expressing their simplicity, their feelings, and also their act of charity. So, let's begin with the story. Mridu was a young girl. She used to live with her Pati and her grandfather. Pati means grandmother, as they belong to Chennai. In Tamil Nadu, the word for grandmother is actually Pati. One afternoon, Mridu went to her aunt Rukumani's house. She went there to meet her cousins Lali, Ravi, and Meena. On seeing that Mridu has arrived their home, Ravi and Meena rushed out and wanted to take Mridu somewhere because they wanted to show her something. But she asked them to give her some time so that she could remove her slippers, and she removed her slippers and set them very neatly behind some large slippers. She did not had any time to wonder whose slippers they were because Ravi dragged her to the backyard, and behind a thick bitter berry bush there inside a torn football lay a very small kitten drinking milk. Meena said they had found the creature outside the gate that morning, but it was kept a secret because Amma had a fear that Patti would go away if she knows about the cat in the house. Somehow Ravi had succeeded in getting a little milk for the kitten by acting that he himself wanted the milk. The children named it Mahendran. It was a fine breed of cat. Ravi gave a detailed account of the cat's family and relatives. He said that cat was the descendant of the Mahabalipuram Rishikesh. Mahabalipuram is a place near Chennai. Meenu and Ridu smiled at his cooked up story. While they were talking, uh, while they were talking and discussing about the breed of the cat, about the descendants, from where the cat has come, from where it has arrived, to which family it belongs, suddenly Ravi he made up some sound, and the cat was frightened to hear the sound. He fled from his place, but more than that eek sound of Ravi, there was a creaking sound coming from the window, which was more scary. Even Ridu was startled by that sound, by that noise. They wondered, from where is it coming? What is that awful noise? They wondered and wondered, and they went near a window. Actually, it was no one but Lali. She was learning to play the violin. She wasn't doing well at all, although the music master was trying his best to make her learn. Mridu went up to the window. She saw Lali sitting with her violin. In front of her there was the bony music teacher. Bony music teacher means very thin, very lean, with lot of bones. He had a mostly bald head, means no hair on the head. It was all clean. He was wearing a gold chain around his neck and a diamond ring on his hand. While observing such, they noticed that a beggar came at the gate. The mother told Ravi to send him away. As she was chatting with Patti, the beggar's voice irritated her. She complained that he was coming there every day. The beggar was already there in the garden. He had spread a piece of cloth under the neem tree. He leaned against the tree trunk, waiting for the alms. Ravi told him sternly to go away. The beggar sat up and sighed. He told that he would go away after taking some rest. The tar had melted on the hot road, and his bare feet had got blisters. The children got sympathetic towards him. Mridu asked Meena and Ravi if they had got an old pair of slippers in the house. Ravi went to search. Mridu noticed a pair of chappals in the veranda. These were shabby looking but sturdy. He gave it to the old man, the man who had blisters on his bare feet. They were sympathetic towards him as he had nowhere to go, he had nothing to eat, and for his feet they wanted to give him a slipper. So Ravi gave him Mridu. She gave her those shabby looking slippers. Ravi gave it to the old man to wear and asked him never again to come back. The beggar blessed the children. He pushed his feet into the slippers and left in a hurry. Later after that, the music teacher came out after finishing his lessons with Lali, searched for his chappals in the veranda. He said his slippers were brand new and expensive also, as we have already seen in the beginning of the story that they were old and shabby looking slippers who were nearly to turn about. They were grey because of all the dust and everything. But here the music teacher he's saying that it was brand new and expensive. Rukumani came there with Pati. She rightly guessed that it was the mischief played by the children. She was upset and angry. But she could not help herself. She could not do anything in front of the music teacher. So she went indoors and brought Gopu Mama's new chappals and gave them to the music master. She apologized to the master on behalf of her son Ravi. The music master's eyes lit up with joy because he has seen a new slipper. He was about to get a new and really expensive slipper. The music master's eyes lit up with joy. He put them on and called children naughty monkeys. The mother didn't like Ravi being called a monkey. She waited eagerly for the master to leave because she did not like what he said. She went inside the house. She thanked God that Gopu Mama's chappals were there, but she laughed to think how much upset would he be on his return. She declared that she would take all the blame on herself. And this is how the children they got to help an old beggar. In this story, you do not see only the a gift which they have given of chappals to a beggar, but also you see how they have behaved sympathetically towards an old person, a beggar, and also how they took care of a cat, a small kitten actually, who maybe lost her parents, or his parents, who maybe lost his or her way back to home, or maybe it was a street cat who did not know how to survive. But these children, as their heart was very pure, they wanted to help someone, whether it is animal or human. They kept that kitten very safe and also fed her with milk. In the same way, they also helped the beggar. They provided the beggar with slippers so that he can walk in that hot day in that hot road. So dear children, this chapter is here to tell us how the heart of children it works. It is not at all mean, it is not at all selfish, but always thinks and cares about others. So I believe you have understood what this chapter is trying to explain us. Go through the chapter, notes and assignments, everything will be provided to you.